The beauty and the brawn that is main event boxing. You've just seen the beauty. Now these two supplying the brawn, Tilyard and Niemann.
Yeah, pretty good contrast.
He is a machine, this 21-year-old.
He is. Very impressive.
Just 4 rounds at heavyweight.
4th and final round.
The unlimited division of professional boxing. The big boys with the big bang. Nice left hand there. Initiating hook shot from Niemann.
You would think Niemann would want to look for the knockout this round, but I tell you what, Tilyard's really having a crack.
Yeah, you really got to give credit to the corner of Niemann to be able to stop that cut. That was a huge cut.
Yeah, they've done a pretty good job to handle the bleeding, Sam.
Yeah, you got to remember how important it is sometimes the corner work.
Yep.
Shane Tilyard in the all black, the solid black. He needs a knockout to win this. He was down twice in round number 2 and was dominated for mine in 1 and 3. Not by a great deal, but dominated enough to be 10-9 rounds on the scorecard.
Yep, no, he's definitely in front, and Tilyard does need a knockout without doubt.
Snapping left hand from Mostyn, the South Australian.
Come on.
Pushing forward again, Shane Tilyard. Welcome on main event boxing anytime with performances like this. As Australians, or Australasians as we are tonight, going across the Tasman, we know it doesn't necessarily have to just be big names. We just want to see two guys evenly matched that want to have a dig. And that is what tonight is all about, especially our main event.
Over halfway through the 4th and final round, is Mostyn Niemann going to get the knockout? It seems to be slipping away from him. Tilyard still in there having a serious crack.
On debut, Mostyn knocked out Scott Lewis in round number 1. As much as he would love to have an early knockout here, Sam, 4 rounds as a professional is going to do him a lot better for his future than just another first-round knockout.
Exactly. He's got to look at the positive there, and that is the positive, that he's got the rounds in, and you know, he's fight fit, and he's proven that by throwing as many punches as he has. And you rarely see a heavyweight go slugging toe-to-toe like this for this long at this pace.
It's been a good pace all the way through. And some solid blows being exchanged by both boys, and you know, the majority of the power coming from Mostyn Niemann. Very short, nuggety, powerful heavyweight.
Break. 20
Coming up
seconds remaining.
Yeah, he's going to go the distance. He wouldn't have given him much chance after the second, but he's fought back well. Tilyard showing a lot of heart.
Good little uppercut there from Mostyn in the closing stages of round 4. What a war this has been to open our main event boxing broadcast. Here live from Mostyn Niemann and Shane Tilyard have gone the 12 minutes. Mostyn's got a souvenir over the right eye to remember his night by, and that man Shane Tilyard, wow, how much punishment did he take over the course of the last 12 minutes? Needed to knock out Sammy Solomon in that last round. It didn't come, but a good showing by both.
A good show and a great start to a good night in a packed house, and well, you couldn't ask for any more than 2 guys slugging it out toe-to-toe and putting on a show for the crowd.
Spoken a bit about Mostyn and his power. One thing that impressed me over the last 12 minutes was the variation in his punches, the angles in his punches. He's not just relying on that same one shot the whole time.
That, as well as his snappiness, like you said earlier, he was snapping his shots, and that made a big difference. He was a bit wild, Tilyard, and that I think that's what cost him the fight, because they both had the same kind of power. It was just one was crisper than the other, and Niemann just showed his professionalism here in only one pro fight. So with such a colourful amateur career too, he's up for some big things in the future.
Up next, Daniel Aman and Shane Cameron in the heavyweight division. Cameron, who was ranked number 8 in the WBO prior to that David Tua fight. Late last year, looking at campaigning at cruiserweight. And he is up next against our very own Daniel Amman. Just waiting for the judges' scorecards to come in. And we are right, so let's head to Perry Cale.
Fighters who centering, please. Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. It is a unanimous decision. Carl Zappi had it 40-35, Ben Kelty had it 40-34, and Mark Simpson had it 40-35. Your winner, Mostyn Niemann.
Mostyn Niemann, a unanimous points decision winner, a complete shutout, and we'd love to have a chat with Big Mostyn, but doesn't want any part of it. He's headed straight back to the dressing rooms, probably just to fix up that eye.
All business Mostyn.
All business Mostyn, exactly right. Back to the dressing room he goes. Of course, the countdown has begun to Danny Green versus Paul Briggs, our main event here tonight. All the controversy, well, it exploded yesterday at the weigh-in. 3.6 kilograms, the difference on the